Welcome, y'all, to another episode of the Carefree Black Girl Podcast, where we discuss all things carefree, black, and girl. I'm Quana, aka Q Money, the girl that does everything. But I'm back this week. We are back from a vacation, y'all. How y'all been doing? Okay, well, since you answered first, I'm gonna kick it off to you, Miss Lovely Lady to the left.
Y'all know who it is. Hazel Harvey, the realest of the real and the doll of the hour. And I'm passing it to the doctor of the hour.
What's up, y'all? It's your favorite fantasy baddie, Sarah Theory, and Blur historian, Dr. Phoenix Lux. And I am passing it off to, what does Hazel say?
Not June, not May, but
April. Hey, everybody. April Harley, your favorite fundraiser's favorite fundraiser. And I am kicking it back to Quana.
Yeah, y'all. So I guess we could just kind of catch up a little bit, y'all, because I know we haven't been on here. Did we do any episodes for July? I think we did like
so.
one.
Maybe
we did
one.
one episode.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we could catch up. What were you doing, Dr. Phoenix? July felt like 30 years though. Like now that I think about it, I'm like, wait.
It's so hot. And I was gonna say nothing, but that's a lot. I was at DreamCon. I was outside.
We had Carefree Black Girl Cookout, y'all.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
I turned a year older.
Yes.
I'm officially almost 40. I love it here. For you ages people, yes.
Age is a blessing.
It really
Everybody
is.
experiences youth. Not everybody gets to experience being older.
You know,
Very
my
true.
life literally changed on July 25th. I'm gonna make a long story short. So I was really obsessed with the whole Mayan anniversary in 2012, and I literally had a thing on my iCloud about like how like the world would change again on the 25th, and it literally said, "If I survive to this day, I'm gonna live life differently." And it was so strange and eerie, like that I saw that. So what you saying, that is definitely like interesting. It's a blessing. Yeah, so we here. We still here. What
Yes.
about you? How was your lovely break, Miss April?
Ooh, pretty busy, but really fun things happened. My aunt turned 80, so I got to DJ her 80th birthday party in Asheville. She's one of the most energetic people you'll meet at 80, so that was great. Have had a number of gigs over the summer. No big travel ones yet, though, but that's okay. I had my big NAACP one
That's fab.
last year. And then just work stuff, fundraising for the part-time gig here. We, my co-director and I raised a little over $1 million for the organization for our fiscal year. And then, of
got
course, my
money.
client
For the
that
year.
I've been working with, who we do national work. So pretty hectic, but I'm hanging in there, doing my best.
That's right. You gotta get your raising on. What about you, Miss
She got
Hazel?
money.
Baby, I don't know about y'all, but the retrograding was retrograding. The retrograding was retrograding. So, yeah, it wasn't a bad month. It was just felt like, I don't know, like the month just felt heavy to me. It was a very heavy month and just a lot of heaviness around. But then I was chilling. I dibble dabbled. I stepped outside. I walked my first Kiki Ball walking face. So that was cute.
Carter.
So yeah, so that was fun. That was cute. And yeah, I just been dibble dabbling. Like went to the Carefree Cookout. That was a blast. We went out for your birthday.
Yeah,
that
we
was
had
a
a good
blast.
time.
So yeah, and I feel like August is definitely like a great, like this weekend was everything. Like I was mugged all weekend. I was drinking all weekend. So I'm just having a good time. August, treat me right, okay?
Listen, I am praying for these August blessings. I feel like July was so good to me, and it was very eerie for me that it was so good. Like, I was not gonna go to Essence Fest because I don't know. I was going, then I wasn't going. I was going, and I wasn't going. I decided I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. And I literally went to Essence with no gigs, no speaking, no engagements, none of that. And then like all these branches started reaching out to me to do like digital campaigns, and I knew they would because last year was my first year trying it out, and people really like. You think like some of these brands have like all this coverage and all this stuff, but people would drop out the day of, and they'd be like, "Hey, girl, you want to do some social media?" Like I literally did work for like 3 different brands, and it was so cool. My homegirl Roger went with me. We had a good time. Wow, July was very long because now that I think about it, so much happened in July. We had the Philly date that was postponed, y'all. Philly cookout. I was there by myself with 2 other people. If it wasn't for a ballroom and the people in it,
Lord.
well, I had a few people that I hired that didn't come, But then I had two people that wasn't hired that was like, sister, we gonna help you type of thing. So it was really like a very balanced day.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, yeah, we did the cookout and August came in very weird. But you know, we gonna push through. I feel like DC is this week and it's gonna be cute.
Listen, I just want August to, slow down but hurry up at the same time because July was long, but it was so slow as well. So
You felt like that?
yes, I feel like July lasted forever. And I had a great time at DreamCon. Don't get me wrong. Sis was outside. I was looking good. I was twerking a little something, but it was hot and it was long. And Mercury was in the microwave doing weird stuff.
Not the microwave.
Like, among the good stuff. I felt like good and bad was just like interweaving.
Like now that you say that, I can see that being like my July a little bit because I feel like everything just kind of worked out at the end. Like it was like okay, that worked out. I should chill. So that's a good thing. Okay, so we can go ahead and get into it today, y'all. We been caught up with the girlies, and yeah, we got a whole end of summer, fall list of drama for y'all. So getting right on into it, Miss C.
Well, we're going to start on a good note. Keep it light. Let the tea boil a little bit. And we're going to do our girl of the week. And usually, as you know, that is a Black woman that is doing her thing. She has just been shining. And our Black girl of the week, drum roll, nail tap, is Miss Zendaya.
Yes, y'all.
Zendaya has broken so many barriers. She is 2026's highest paid grossing actor, not just woman, actor.
Look at
okay. Her movies have grossed nearly $2 billion.
Oh, wow.
Her 3 movies. She got $1 million per episode on Euphoria. And also, word on the curb, she has been known to be very benevolent with her earnings. I don't know if she did it this time, but she looks out for the people. She's represented the people. And I think especially at a time where we're discussing worth and what should be paid, seeing a Black woman get her duckies deserves some
I love that
recognition.
for her because I was looking at the thing. She got like 5 movies out. She got what, Dooms,
Yeah.
Spider-Man, that one that came out where the people was just arguing in the beginning.
Odyssey.
Odyssey. Well, no, Odyssey was another one, but it was she was married to this guy and they were like cheating on each other. I think it was called like The Drama or something.
Yes.
Okay.
And it might be one more.
Yeah, the drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And those are like all big films. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got Euphoria. Euphoria was a hard watch this season. Shout out to her for even being able to do that. Did y'all watch
Yeah.
Euphoria?
I didn't watch the
didn't.
final season. I gotta finish season 2.
That was a lot. Did you watch it?
I got the clips. I got the synopsis. I don't want to spoil it, what they did with her character, but I felt like it was a lot of pieces missing.
Well, no, I feel like it kind of was a lot of pieces, but I do feel like they could have did the story better. So if you watched the last season, of course, like Fess, the character who plays Fess, R.I.P. He passed away.
Yeah.
And so in the series, the biggest issue for me was that they was kind of like keeping him alive, like in a way of like saying that he was in jail, he was calling her, like, and it just like was some things that just made me uncomfortable because it was like you could kind of tell like her ending was coming too, and so like it was in a way that was just like it was hard, y'all. That season was hard to watch. I just finished it because I had already stuck through it so many
Right.
seasons, but it was a tough watch. Like
Yeah.
even Alex Demi's character, like everybody was like doing stuff that was like not of their character, but it was like them going from kids to going to young adults in survival mode. And I do think just being from a place like Savannah, Georgia, where you see people who can be like small town popular and like stuff like that, and how that could like change the trajectory of their life a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like, because it's like you kind of just like was a little lame. You probably would have went to college. You probably would have shined, but because you was lit, you became like this drug dealer's girlfriend and this and that. And it's just like you just see the effects of everything. So I don't know. Euphoria was tough. So the kudos to Zendaya for even being able to be a part of that.
I do
'cause-
want to say one thing, side note. I don't care if that actress painted that picture herself. That picture of Rue that Jules drew in the end was hideous. It was hideous. I don't like it. Y'all can fight me. I don't care. It was hideous.
I didn't like any of the paintings in in the show. I feel like
Especially since that was
just-
like one of the last things
yeah
you
thing.
saw.
And it's like it looked like she was burning in fire.
thank you.
It was just a rough watch because it was like everybody was like became their worst self. But shout out to Zendaya because 1 million per episode. I would say she needed all those million
needed
because
all of
baby, like you got me in a chicken coop. You got me like it just was so disgusting. Like they literally buried her in that. And her head was like up to here, and I was just like,
And she did that.
she
Like,
did that. She literally got
She
buried.
wanted to do it.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
You know what type of trauma you do to your body when you do stuff like that?
Like, listen, I'm glad that she is getting her money and also showing the diversity of Black women. Like, we
Range.
talking drama, we talking superhero movies, we're talking
Sci-fi.
historical fiction.
Right.
Yep.
We can fit anywhere. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Law has got some criticism, but like it's like a weird like people love Zendaya, but they love to hate her like Mo. But that's why I'm happy that you decided that she was a carefree Black girl of the week because it's like she's getting money now. I see why they mad.
She
She
getting money.
So we need to speak on that. Law, keep styling her, keep getting this stuff right out the runway for our girl. Zendaya, keep checking your coins, stacking your coins because we know that you're gonna do right by the people.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, okay. What's up, y'all? It's Quana. Now, does anybody else feel like August is the Sunday of summer? Now, for me, this also marks the second half of tour. It's that sweet spot before fall rush and where we can just reset, starting with my wardrobe. Now, that's where Quince come in. Quince is all about elevated essentials that feel luxurious without the luxury price. Everything is designed to be timeless, comfortable, and easy to wear. They also have premium stretch denim with the designer fit and feel starting at just $50, y'all. Now, my favorite Quince find has to be the Ultra Form high-rise leggings in that rich chocolate color. Best of all, they're under $50, but honestly, feel like one of the $120 pair I used to splurge on. And as y'all can see, I wear it often. I even had to get a new color. This navy blue is fab. And the best thing about Quince, they're able to keep the prices 50 to 80% lower than similar luxury brands by partnering directly with ethical factories and cutting out the middleman. And no, it doesn't stop at clothing. They offer hotel quality bedding, bath essentials, kitchen supplies, and thoughtfully designed furniture to elevate your everyday life. Now, y'all need to be like me. Upgrade your everyday and download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/CFBGPod. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada and the UK too. That's QUINCE.com/CFBGPod. And make sure y'all tell them Quana sent y'all.
So, girl.
Girl.
So let's talk about our girl Angel Reese.
Yes, we love her.
We love
So
Angel Reese.
I think we all know that Mattel released her own Angel's own signature Barbie doll like right
we love
before
that.
WNBA All-Star Weekend. So big ups for our girl Angel.
Yes.
It's inspired by her, Bayou Barbie.
Barbie, yeah. Now she's ATO
Persona.
Barbie.
And it celebrates her impact on the culture and on the WNBA, both on and off the court. So I just love. I call her like my little sis and my little cousin because she's really doing really great things. She's keeping her head straight with everything that could be taken off track, with conversations that happen around the WNBA. And she just continues to redefine what it means to be a modern athlete by blending sports, fashion, business, and culture. And so for that, I really do think that this moment is much bigger than the doll.
Yeah.
The doll.
Yeah. So let's talk about it.
Yeah,
So
I definitely wanted to say, do y'all like the doll?
I didn't look at it.
It was good.
I think the doll's good. But it was interesting to me, but I do want it. My niece was like, I don't know if I want it. What's wrong with why the arms don't look like a regular doll? And I'm like, did they try to do that to make it look more athletic?
Maybe. I'm glad she got it, and I do feel like Mattel maybe could have made it feel a little bit more like Angel than it does. At least to me.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I respect it. I definitely
Yeah.
want to hear how y'all felt about first of all, before we preface this, again, congratulations. It's definitely iconic. I definitely don't want to start off with the negative parts
Right.
of it because it is important for young Black girls to see themselves represented in dolls, and because I'm gonna buy it just because like when it comes back on sale because it's sold out right now. Because I need that. I feel like I would have loved to see Cheryl Swoops or one of them a doll back in the day. I think that when I saw it, I was like, dang, this is really nice. But of course, I'm going to celebrate it because of what it is. But I was wondering like what made them like choose the structure of the dolls, if that makes sense. Like they're like Dr. Barbie and those ones, and like the arms on it. Like I think my niece was like, well, why are the arms, they look like mechanical kind of. And I was like, I wonder if that was like an emphasis to like the athlete, like her being an athlete or whatever.
I pulled it up because I wanted to see
Me
it
too.
also because I just wanted to tell you guys. I had a slick obsession with Barbies. I had collectible Barbies that were hundreds. So they did. So there are different types of Barbies.
Put me on.
So like collectible Barbies usually don't have like the limbs. They're just going to be posed a certain way. They're going to spend a little money on the makeup. They're going to spend a little money on the fabrics because those are just going to be sad. It looks like they have hers so that it can actually be played with and it's posable.
Okay.
And so that's why I was looking it up because it's in different poses. Like it's in the box like this, but they can also put her arms up or put her in action poses. And so I think they did that to replicate that she is an athlete.
Put me on.
What I will say though, the face is it's a cute face, but is it Angel's face? I feel like they could have did that a little bit.
That's what she was.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling. I was like, it kind of puts you in mind of Angel, but I'm trying to remember which doll. Oh, this was a couple of years ago. There was a doll that was made, and they like spent time with whomever the person was that they were honoring with this Barbie, and like it looked just like her in the face. So
like they did a mold.
She might have been a collectible doll, and so. Actionable, like the action dolls, they're not going to spend as much time.
Okay, so that's a good point.
Doll?
Yeah, it's like a doll that you can pick up. You're going to get it at Walmart.
Gotcha.
Like, I used to get the Barbie signature catalog where there were certain Barbies, you just had to order them, you know. They didn't put them in the stores because they was collectible.
So learn something about you every day.
So, you know, I don't want to think about it. I'm getting triggered. They probably somewhere at my grandma's house or something collected dust because we done moved a lot of times. But there are the different dolls, so that's why the arms look different.
Got you.
So if like you get it for your niece and she puts the arm down, it's gonna look regular. It's not just gonna stay like that. But certain dolls they made like the dolls that had like careers. Sometimes they would be, you know, you can move them around. They'll have limbs. You can sit them down, and they're not like, you know, how Barbies just fold over.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of like the traditional Barbie. Thank you for that. That was definitely a good observation. I'm proud of Angel Reese. I feel like this year the WNBA All-Star Weekend was fab. Like I was mad that I love the fact that we had the cookout. Don't get me wrong, but I would have planned differently if I'd have known like they was gonna send me invites to events. And I'm like, dang, like what? Who's gonna be there? Like. Everybody do DJ? Like it's just like what? Like, but so it's like,
I love the mascot drama. Did y'all see the mascot drama?
Was cute. They all posed.
It was so cute.
Who got the picture of him? What's her? She's a dark skinned African. Her name
Lovey.
Lovey. So she got a picture of all the commentators. I mean, all the mascots together, and people were like, "Oh, who's dating who?" Like type of thing. And then like Ellie was like, "Girl, I'm not dating nobody. I'm single." So
Ellie be tripping me out.
So
I just saw her on TikTok in a black gown, just walking in the back.
Oh yeah, she's looking good. And it's crazy because when I went to the freaking New York Liberty game, she did a Whitney Houston tribute. I was like, Ellie, you need to stop playing, girl. You about to make me move back to New York. I'm not. It's too expensive, but I would probably move back if I could. If you told me who was inside that elephant, I might move back to New York. Like if somebody if you tell me the secret formula, I might move back. But I think that, I don't know, like I'm just loving the way the WNBA is right now. A lot of people was really concerned, like they was saying like, oh, this weekend, like it was a lot of emphasis on like people's personal lives and the drama and stuff like that. Like Mimi X, Ty Young was spotted with, you know, one of the new little stars.
Ty might be a little friendly.
That's
Well,
what
Ty
they
is
say.
young. Ty is young. Ty is friendly though. Like I was so happy when my girl Portia debuted a new stud from Atlanta because you don't understand how nervous I was that somebody was gonna be like she was dating Ty Young. I was like,
Okay.
I'm
I don't
please.
think so because she was dating somebody.
No. Portia has her boo, but
Yeah.
Ty Young, I'm saying like I
She's
feel
friendly.
like she's
Yeah, 'cause
she's
she was-
loving this new.
Well, I think you were getting at was because remember she had a friendship with Drew and everybody speculated.
Yeah, that's what I was about to bring up.
Ty is a little she's friendly. Like
First of all, Ty Young is going to keep her name in the conversation. She's going to keep her social media engagement up so that she can get her some bags. 'Cause
Okay.
she knows who the sweethearts are. But in other drama, y'all, there's some more tea on there.
where
So as
The
soon as
tea
we
has
got
been
back
brewed.
from WNBA All-Star Weekend,
Uh-huh.
there were reports that Brittany Griner filed for divorce from her wife. And they've been together for a while. Like she was holding her down while she was, incarcerated overseas.
Ooh.
And so it leads you to like wonder like what is one. I'm nosy, so I'm already wondering what was the icing on the cake? Because
Right.
if y'all been through this and now she's
Mhm.
back and y'all got a child together and all that other stuff, but it's like, do y'all think that I want to be messy. What do y'all think is the reason? And two, do you think that us having so much insight into these players' lives is helpful or harmful to their careers?
Oh.
Um,
It's
think
loaded, so think
I
about
don't
it.
think it's like, but I don't think it's not really. Well, if it's controversy behind, what you did, like if it was cheating, if it was, any type of abuse kind of situation, then yeah, like that's gonna obviously hurt your career. So, but also it's like, but that's what it comes down to of what is the why. I don't keep up with Britney, so I don't have a clue. I don't ever see like any type of I haven't really heard about her since the
Since she got out, yeah.
I
when
don't
she-
think she want to be a statty because she left her first wife with twins.
Oh,
wait, she was married before?
Yeah.
And they
are
had
absolutely right. This
I
is
don't-
her third child.
I
This
don't
is her
think-
third.
I don't think
child.
she want that. I think
This
with
is her
those
third.
kids,
Is Brittany Griner a deadbeat? I'm just playing.
I don't know
Yeah.
if she a deadbeat, but it seems like when the kids come, she go to get that milk.
Okay.
Yeah, she going to the store.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
That is crazy
But I don't know,
because
so
she's definitely she's one of the older players, so she definitely has been around the block. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I can't imagine what kind of stress they were both under in separate
Oh, that's
situations. And so we don't know like what happens when you come back and your paths have kind of gone this way. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I can't imagine when they were finally back together and like rebuilding their home life, maybe all of that stuff that they had endured separately
Changes
just
you.
wasn't enough for them to be able to overcome
Yeah, people
together.
don't
Stay
realize jail
together.
does change you, and like being jail and overseas, that's probably a whole
Yeah,
another type of different
mental type of-
experience.
Well, oh, go ahead.
oh no,
Well, I was gonna say my counselor brain was on. A lot of times, it's not even the trauma itself that changes. She's back to normal now, and so what people forget is when you're in survival mode, everything falls away. The little petty stuff, the things you might not like about your partner, the things that y'all have problems with, all that goes away because we are trying to survive. I'm trying to get you home. I'm trying to get you safe.
Right.
There's going to be a period where we making sure you okay. But now she's just Brittany Griner, not Brittany Griner that's incarcerated
Or
in
just
this
got
global
out.
news.
Right.
So things that you didn't deal with before, they don't just disappear. It's like, wait a minute. Now, I don't like the way you be doing certain stuff. Who you be on the phone with at night?
oh,
I don't like the way you do this. When you get back to regular, you get back to normal. Sometimes it happens with our body too. When people have trauma, they wonder why they get sick because your body's like, okay, now we can deal with this other stuff. The same thing happens socially too. So maybe she's fine, like as far as I'm regulated, I'm in therapy, we got things, but like I said, okay, things are going great. Let's have kids. And she like, I don't want no kids.
Well, they have a 2-year-old, so that I'm gonna wait for more information. So we're gonna come back to this conversation because I'm nosy. I definitely feel like the girls deserve the same coverage because like I always know what basketball players is having a baby or stuff like that. Like I know like Anthony Edwards got like 6 kids or something like that, and I don't even know him.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Is that the dark
harmful.
skin one that just got married, right?
Yeah, it's
I
like
think
4 or 5
4 or 5
with 3
yeah.
different women, something like
Yeah,
that.
then like I know all his business. Like I know that he and it's like against my will. Like the other day, like he got married to somebody that's like my age, and I think he's like 22 or something like that. I'm like, okay, damn, like that's what they doing now. Like, so I don't mind hearing about you know, a little divorce here, a little infidelity there. I actually don't mind hearing about a lot of the things. I'm just happy that the girls are getting the shine.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think it's harmful. It may seem that way on the surface because people are kind of picking apart their personal aspects, but because specifically like the WNBA and players, present and former, have had to scrap so hard
For even a
for
little
visibility.
attention,
I think if this is gonna make people curious, which I think it does, if they don't know who Brittany Griner is and they're like, well, why is she in the news? Oh, she's on this team. Oh, she's connected to this person. I think a 6 degrees of separation thing can happen where there is at least some like tertiary interest in the WNBA as a whole.
No, I think so. It's like like what's a PR stunt? It's like you create the conversation around the thing and it makes people more interested. Amazing.
And we are going to switch it to the literary world because we are multifaceted Black women up here. We cover the sports, we cover the movies, and now we covering the books. And so lately, if you haven't been, y'all know I'm your favorite Therapy and Blur historian, so this is right in the mix. Tomi Adeyemi.
Yes, ma'am.
The author of Blood and Bone. Children of Blood and Bone. It is a saga. It has 3 books. I have read the first one and I'm halfway through the second one. She got this deal almost a decade ago because I remember it being on the news. I remember being happy for her. People was like, yeah, okay, we getting some Black fantasy. But now, as the movie has been progressing and finally getting to develop, there has been lots of controversy.
Baby, the movie is finished.
She's got a lot of controversy. And I gotta say, I don't agree with the author on this one.
Well,
I don't
what's
agree.
the controversy?
So, just to help her out, because I watched a almost 7-minute video, and the controversy has not been made.
We don't know yet.
I literally was I watched it on 1x speed because I was doing something, and my lovely partner taught me how to watch things on fast forward to get to the point. And when I say I didn't catch it, so then I had to slow it down. I was so mad that I slowed it down
For nothing, because she
So
so
basically,
basically, damn thing.
with the timeline, when I was doing like the show notes and like I sent the timeline, because everybody writing about this, they don't really know either. They're like, basically she had, like, to Phoenix Point, she wrote a book, it went off, it started going everywhere. She got offered, so basically when you write a book and it's going to print, you go to like, I guess, a publishing group or like some group, and that group takes your work and they pitch it to different companies. And so out of everybody, Paramount won it or whatever. And Paramount, people want to go to Paramount because that's like the big one. You know, you get that's how you get the Viola Davis. That's how you get the whatever. And so apparently the first big controversy was people found out that Amandla was involved. Amandla Steinberg. People kind of
I want to butt
upset.
in here.
Go ahead.
The caveat is, if you've read the book, she goes into great detail. If you look at the cover, that the main characters are very, very dark with white hair. And so if you've ever seen Amandla Steinberg,
Okay.
You know what's
it
so
don't
crazy?
look like that.
So I got to give a fact
This
because
is
that's something that while Amanda Steinberg is one of the main characters, she is not a part of the family that they're talking about. So allegedly, with the darker people.
No,
with the
she's
white
not.
hair.
She's not a part of
That family.
That
Like they are darker people.
well, that's a whole
So,
race of people
race
that
of
have magic.
So I don't know, but apparently in the thing it says that people were mad at Amanda for being a part of it because they said that she had this role, but she's not the character that people thought she was.
No,
She was
people
just
aren't confusing. She made all the characters dark. Now, the people with magic are super dark with white hair.
okay, gotcha.
So people were expecting Amandla to look like you or me or someone a little more monoracial.
I gotta see it because in the thing. Okay, so this I was reading about it today, and it says that while she is a part of the film and she's been a big voice, she is not playing the character in which people have like no. What I'm saying is that she's okay. So she's
not the main girl.
No, she's not the main girl. So whatever, the main girl is a darker girl. This is what I'm trying to say. Like the main girl is a darker girl, but they're saying that people thought that Amandla was the main girl.
Yeah.
When they first announced that she would be a part of it. Sorry, so to make this long-winded, I think I missed that part. They thought that she was the main girl. So that was the first piece of criticism.
Okay.
Then it rolled on to like it getting in production, and then now she gets like this black director, and then her and the husband, they sit down, they write this whole thing out from scratch, and they're like, she's pleasant, it's a great time. And then as early as last year, she said she walked off set in tears, and she's not fucking with them, and
She ain't watching the movie.
she's
She
not
don't
watching the
care
movie,
anymore.
and all these things. How do you feel about it, April?
Look, I'm like, okay, girl. Like, I'm sorry, because that feels disrespectful.
That feels- yeah.
yeah, and I'm not trying
No,
to
it feels good.
be disrespectful.
No, it does feel
yeah,
whatever,
but I'm just like, sis, what the hell? Like, just
I
tell
also
us what's
want to
going
give
on.
a little more context that you skipped.
okay, yeah, I did. I think I
She said she was hosting auditions in Nigeria because a lot of the folklore was based off of Nigerian Orisha mythologies, even though she got inspired when she went to Brazil. She didn't hire any Nigerian people from those castings, and she also doubled down on when Amandla was selected, like, well, at least I'm the bitch with the New York Times. She might not have said it like that. That's me, y'all. But hey, I got a New York Times. I'm 3 times bestseller. I said what I said. Fast forward, now you're posting screenshots of you telling Amandla, don't talk to you anymore.
yeah.
And you blocked her. And so
that's crazy.
people seeing it's like, okay, it doesn't seem like the production is the issue because the director is a longtime respected director, and also authors typically don't get to write.
They do
with
not
the
get to
movie,
write and
and-
just sit there piece by piece. They said it like she was pleasant.
Yeah.
This is a totally different lady I'm talking right now.
Yeah, and the director says she's worked with her more than anyone else. And so people's main frustration is she love you, girl, but you're breathing into the mic and you're not looking at the camera and you're not telling us what is going on. So people don't know what side to choose.
Right.
But they feel weird because this is a huge black fantasy with star names, but it's like, should I go? Because so many black people are involved? Or did they do something really fucked up? And you ain't telling us.
I think I said everything I really wanted to say. It was
Okay,
just because
okay.
it's like we can't form an opinion or figure out, are we supporting, are we not, if you're not telling us anything. Because the second video she did, I saw part of the first one, but the second one she did, she was just silent. She was talking and then stopping and then talking and then stopping.
Like a riddle.
And I was
Like,
like,
I'm
well,
not being
you
funny. She
said
was
a
just
lot
like-
of nothing.
If you didn't see it, I would
Yeah.
implore you to go watch it and form your own opinions. But
On
it was
2
kind of
times
like
speed.
being like very cryptic. But I definitely, looking at her though, I do hope that she has people around her that love her and that want to champion and that are holding her near and dear with love. I don't want to use words like accountable or whatever, because I do feel like whatever's going on behind the scenes, it seems to be deeper than the film. It could be something like I'm not, y'all. I really thought it was a little mental. Like it might have been like a break there. It might have been like a emotional or mental break. And I hope that the right people are loving up on her. Only because for me, I hate that I always think about the business of things sometimes. And when you get this money and you get all these things before the final product, and then when you get towards the final product there's like a sense of like resistance, that always freaks me out. Because it's like, well, what happened in these past, like it's that timeline that I on New York Times or what is it, whatever all these things is, they're telling people like, hey, she got her check this year and they signed a deal that day and and all that stuff. So it's like, when you saw the business of it, did you not want to like correct something there? And that's what makes me feel like it's more personal, because it's like, no, they didn't like leave me out. I'm getting credit on it. And it's like, baby, you getting a lot more than a lot of people have had.
Can I say something? Yeah. I am sorry. I think social media has ruined us, because this was something you were supposed to cry to your homegirls about and your therapist. And I'm not backing away from that, because what did breathing and saying these people are terrible and everybody's like, well, what are they terrible about? And you like, I'm not talking about it anymore. What did that do for you personally, mentally, professionally? She literally said she's never talking about it again, but she didn't say nothing.
But she didn't really say nothing. It's like, girl, spit it out. And like, what are we saying? Who's to blame?
Because if it's something serious, like you got assaulted or something, people need to know that.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to say nothing happened, but if you're not going to put it out for awareness, then you need to process it in private. Because what you've done now is made yourself seem difficult. And as a Black woman, they already think that as soon as you walk through the door and say, hey.
Yeah, and I do think that not just difficult for her, because sometimes, like I tell people all the time, like everybody don't want to be this mega star, this mega writer. They don't want to do all this other stuff. But the fact of the matter is, they are promoting that she's dropping another book off the.
She's the cover of her book too.
Yeah,
it's a picture of her
off the heels of this controversy. She is dropping another book, but why wouldn't you want the film to do as best as it can so that it could be a part of your legacy, right? And that's one thing that always baffles me. And I love her, and I'm going to bring her name up in this example. I do not hate her, y'all, but I feel like even with The Color Purple, like. Taraji, you went into this project knowing what it was going to entail. Like, and I understand we do need to advocate and we do need to get more money for Black women. But I felt like at the time where everybody was excited about this remake, I didn't feel like that was a time. And I feel like that the success of that film was tainted based on people not knowing where their allegiances should lie. And there were other people who had their breakout moment too, like Fantasia and all this other stuff. And it's like, girl, like, you're not even a real star for real. Like, you are a star in the film, but it's like other people who, I don't know, kind of deserve this moment. But that's how I feel about it. But I hope Tomi Adeyemi is covered and with love.
I will say, y'all got to stop seeking validation online and get help in real life. I mean that. Because I think this was more of a artist's tantrum that your adaptation is going to be different than your vision. I really think that, once you let your baby out into the world, you got to let it go. And you got to be okay with that, especially when you collect the check. Get your processing in private, handle business in public. No hate to her. I hope she does get the love and healing she needs. And I think you guys should make your own decision as to if you want to support Black people in fantasy. And that's it. That's what we got.
All right, y'all, that has been another episode of the Carefree Black Girl podcast. Make sure you are keeping up with us on Threads and X at Carefree Black Girl Inc. Following us on Instagram at Carefree Black Girl Inc. And y'all know we are still on tour. The tour don't stop here. We definitely will be in DC coming up this weekend. And then where we in Chicago? We're in Chicago?
We'll be in Chicago. So this episode is going to air on Tuesday. So we would have done DC, and then we'll be in Chicago on August 22nd. So come outside. It's a picnic, y'all. So come outside, y'all. And again, if you're listening to this, be sure to donate.
Yes. donate, support the brand. We need support too, baby. It ain't cheap. So
Listen.
it's not cheap. So definitely, like I said, and keep up with us as the host outside the Carefree Black Girl podcast. You can find me at Hazel Harvey on all platforms except TikTok. TikTok is Hazella Harvey. And go ahead back down the Quan.
Okay, cool. It's me, Quana, your producer, babe. So it's Quana MC on all platforms. So that's QUANNAMC on all platforms. Check me out, y'all. I've been posting more regularly, you know, trying to do more with the social medias. And I'm passing it off to Dr. Phoenix.
It's your girl, Dr. Phoenix Lux, your favorite fantasy baddie, Fairy, and Blur historian. You can find me at Phoenix Lux on all socials except Instagram, where I am Blurdy Love. Also, if you are a Black woman or femby, you can follow The Care Salon, where I give licensed clinical mental health services and life coaching, and it is made for you, for us, by us. And so with that, we hope you join us outside, or if you inside, you know, watch a YouTube, listen to us,
stream us,
Like,
wherever you
talk to
listen,
us.
y'all. And we would love if y'all commented more on our socials, because we love to talk back.
Yeah, we love to talk. I'm a professional yapper, so I'll talk back, and we will see y'all later. Bye.